They don't seem to care for me in Hogsmeade. Can't say I blame them, what with all I've done there.
Yeah.
Wait till Sebastian hears about this. An Ashwinder. Revelio. 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 Reparo. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
I've never seen a sword like it.
suffering, do you?
I will make you pay.
Levioso!
I won't rest. Where did they go?
I know a Merlin trial.
Levioso!
Get away with that.
Levioso! Accio!
But this is sad.
Confringo! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
I will make
Accio! Levioso! Too late for you. Revelio! 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 Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio!
Hogwarts is very lucky they've got protection charms, if you ask me.
Revelio.
Nothing to poach in Arrowshire except spiders. Not worth the trouble, if you ask me.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you. I prefer the latter.
Nothing over here. Ready to fight! You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used. Why, it's a grapple, you are.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone. If we can't even agree on something amongst ourselves, how on earth are we to forge a plan to defeat our enemies? I put forth a fine approach of how we should proceed, and it's simply ludicrous that I'm being defied at every turn.
Incendio. Levioso. Refrain. Incendio.
You dead slip on my own! You will fall!
Revelio.
Oh, this day's gone on too long.
Descendo. Flipendo. Defendo. You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio. Levioso! Descender! Defender! Confringo! Flipendo! Glacius! Confringo! Confringo! Glacius! Incendio! Defender! Confringo! Flipendo! Glacius! Confringo! Defender! Glacius! Confringo! Defender! That was a close one. Revelio! Revelio. Incendio. Accio.
I didn't touch your helm. But thank you for making me the first object of your...
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Can't handle a little altercation.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. These rocks have seen better days. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Flipendo.
You're acrobatic.
Confringo. Fendo. Descendo. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Revelio. Shame I didn't have an audience for that one. Revelio. Whoa. Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see Hogwarts students here during the school year. I'm Priya Treadwell at your service, and I sell a variety of travelling necessities.
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look, shall we? You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. I didn't think I'd be the one doing the buying. So nice of you to stop by.
Revelio. A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Revelio. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio.
An intruder!
Revelio. Revelio. Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I am Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
For a bit of dying, are we?
Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowingly and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Descendo! Incendio!
Aha!
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you...
I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves any time soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's Loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at the Sandland estate. They've been digging.
Accio! Descendo! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Descendo! Incendio!
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. A wizard is a dead wizard in my book.
No witch or wizard will be spared.
Quietly now. Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other. How nice of you to stop by. I won't rest. Listen, when are you going to give up?
Levioso! Accio!
No!
Defendo! Propendo!
There you are.
Levioso! Accio! Descendo! Levioso!
You've made your last mistake. One less human to one.
Levioso! Accio! Descendo! Incendio!
I won't rest.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Defendo! Refrain! Defendo! Glacius! Levioso! Accio! Descendo! Incendio!
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Losing his stride. Not Descendo. Quite. I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. Revelio! I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason.
Revelio!
They have stations for everything.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts Legacy centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists. Revelio.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio!
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Revelio!
Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Incendio! Revelio! You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's...
Revelio! A note. Let's have a look. Lumos!
Anything helpful in the note?
Revelio! A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Revelio.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbarton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Revelio.
I'd like to shop in the outlet.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Might as well be surrounded by Jarvies.
Revelio.
Lucky for us, we have Professor Lewis.
Watch the tile under your feet, you'll set off something foul. Oh, please be careful.
What was the Ministry thinking? Have you ever been to here? It's run by house elves.
I adore spending Sunday afternoon. Wonderful thing.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Glacius. Flipendo. Defendo. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. Descendo. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I'm not convinced you need to worry. Perhaps your uncle's been delayed, and surely he can take care of himself.
That's exactly what Professor Weasley said when she forbade me from leaving the grounds to look for him. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
if you're sure.
I'll be tested too.
You already know the dates of every goblin rebellion that hasn't even happened yet.
Good to stay in top form.
Then I shall test you both at the same time.
That won't work.
What? Why?
Because we shall hear each other. Then we'll know the answers.
Oh, that is a point. You're saying I need to take time to test each of you on the dates of goblin rebellions separately?
Yes. And if it involves warlocks, I shall need extra time.
What? Why?
I struggle to recall details regarding warlocks. Unless it's Barnabas Deverell, then it's fine.
How utterly odd.
Tis a bit. I feel more confident knowing I'll be tested anyway. Who's Barnabas Deverell?
I had an awful time in potions the other day. Someone had scribbled all over the pages of my book of potions. The margins were as black as soot. And it was a copy from the library. Scribbler's going to have me for that.
Do you think if we asked Charlotte, she'd let us go up early into the astronomy tower?
I tried to prove some ammo tenter once. It was an awful disaster. I thought he'd take an interest in me. My family has a lineage of exemplary flyers.
Invented by the witch whose cabbage patch found his first ever clock, supposedly. I don't think it's anything special if your family works at the ministry. Makes them a boring lot if you ask me.
I've seen rare garments there. Very powerful, I'd imagine. I can't say I feel the need for that sort of thing, mind. I'd be quite content with a new pair of socks.
The people I feel sorry for are the ones who don't receive any rewards.
Hogsmeade. Little scallywag. Gold, it said it was. More like the work of a leprechaun. Stuff disappeared in a few hours.
Said she carved
Such
her
a weird
initials into
find.
the fireplace of our common room. But I think she made it up.
I went to the lake once. Wanted to have a sing-song just by myself.
Where's the brain? Couldn't stop sneezing for hours.
Some of us are tidier than others, though, aren't we? You don't have to look far to know who the disgrace is in our dormitory.
Would have been fine if the prefect hadn't found it up their nose one morning.
Why would Helga Hufflepuff have you tap on barrels though? That's the only thing you missed about me.
Why won't she just let us use Gillyweed? What's the point of even learning about herbology if we can't get ourselves into some trouble with Gillyweed? If I haven't personally met a mermaid by the end of term, I can tell you I shan't be happy.
I couldn't agree more.
How long was that
Mr.
Bluestone
Weeks,
essay supposed to be
I
anyway?
will mark
I worked
this
really hard.
certification.
Should at least get a C. Last week, I performed a universal hoax on my second year. It was an utter triumph.
Once you be prepared for it. All of the shopkeepers like me. I know they do. They always put a bit of something extra in the bag for me. I think they're drawn to my charm. Also, my parents spend a lot in Hogsmeade, but I don't think
I suppose I'd be curious about the beautification section. Oh, not a big move, right? Thank you. I read the answers to everything in the restricted section. I think it should be a special
If
treat
someone
if
says you have eyes
like
like
to go into it.
is that a compliment?
My aunt has some potions recipes she swears are from Zygmunt Budge
If we were
himself.
simply taught antidotes to
What?
common
She
poison,
wouldn't
I
never tell
truly
me.
think that would be
She
enough
says
to
they're
get us
writing
through
to put
life.
in the book of potions. Likely powerful spells for the complexion. What? Why are you looking at my chin like that? Stop it!
I shall never get my
I haven't
homework done
slept
at this
well for
rate.
ages.
I haven't even got
I miss my
Dlss.
pillow from home. What? Nothing wrong with that.
that we'd get detention if we had it out
I
overnight.
always feel quite safe in Hogsmeade. It's your own fault if you come unstuck. That's what my mother would say. And certainly keep away from Hogshead. Most untoward. When I fell off my broom and broke 6 bones, they said they'd never seen
Not
such
sure. We'll probably teach it after we've done our exams.
wish we didn't have to use a dagger in potions. I'm not the least bit comfortable with it. Crush with the flat side of the dagger.
I've been sending out for my mother, pleasing with her to send my favourite nightshirt.
I feel I'd be safer if I were being schooled by Rookwood.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Made any progress with your treasure map?
They call it chemistry. Oh, that That's even worse.
Different words for things.
I found you out.
Might as well be French.
I wonder how similar it is.
What have you learnt?
I'm sure it's nothing like it in the least.
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting.
Descendo! Levioso! Accio!
Incendio!
Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Revelio!
I've always said that travel broadens.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me. Lumos.
Revelio! Revelio. Reparo. Flipendo. Accio. Levioso. Descendo. Incendio. Descendo. Accio. Revelio.
Lumos.
Accio.
Professor Heck.
Revelio.
I think she used to work for the Ministry.
As a trusted ally and friend.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
I can't do that, Amit. You might need it.
No, really, you can. And I won't. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope?
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
I had a feeling there would be a catch to that telescope.
No. I certainly wasn't trying to bribe you or anything. But, are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
All right, I suppose I can go with you. I hope it's worth it.
It will be. Trust me, I have read practically everything there is to read about this. It should be brilliant. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong.
Flipendo!
We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are coward. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
I'll be quiet. A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as accurate as I expected.
Revelio. Incendio!
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, I mean.
Look, there's the table. I think you should do the honors. Go on, try it out.
Accio! Incendio! Descendo!
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. Stargazing is all about patience and precision. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Whatever you say, Amit. Whatever you say.
Oh, you wait. You are going to be quoted saying just that. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Revelio.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Here's... Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Knowing a meat, he's likely studied here. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. What seems to be the problem?
You may well ask. I'm convinced I saw a grim, an omen of death. I'm not safe, but if it can't see me, I'll be all right, won't I? All I need is an invisibility potion. Yes, that's what I need.
The Grim, if you saw one, is an omen. Omens don't attack you, so I doubt an invisibility potion will do you much good.
I can see you don't believe me. Fine, then my blood will be on your hands. No kindness in
Still
the
in the
youth of
market
today.
for an invisibility potion?
You've changed your mind?
I'm afraid I'm all out of invisibility potion. I suggest finding somewhere safe and being especially careful.
Safe. Careful. Yes, that makes sense. And you're sure you don't... No. Very well. Hopefully the Grim...
Still in the
or
market
whatever
for an
it has
invisibility
foretold,
potion?
You've changed your mind?
I'm afraid I'm all out of invisibility potion. Revelio.
The Grim, or whatever it has foretold, doesn't get me first.
But a purse made of unicorn skin. That fetches us.
If I wanted this little excitement, I'd have a job at a bank. Irondale's not half as tough as it sounds. Now, where did I set my traps? Lower Hogsfield or Upper Hogsfield?
Trevicus, don't
Are you there?
Found you!
Rookwards don't go down easy.
Levioso.
Am I supposed to be
Incendio. Descendo.
Enough! Now put them down!
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
What have you done?
Levioso. Accio. Descendo. Incendio. One less poacher in the wizarding world. Revelio. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Revelio. Revelio. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Incendio. Descendo. Defendo. Confringo. Flipendo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all. Venite. Oh, nothing.
Revelio.
It is
Revelio.
frustrating that we do not study apparition until our 6th year. We could get past this gate instantly.
Levioso. Lumos. I wonder what that does.
Flipendo! Levioso! Accio!
Perhaps something
Descendo!
falls.
Revelio! Levioso! Accio! Depulso!
That did it.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso! Revelio!
I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Revelio!
Dead end. Must be another way in.
Accio! Incendio! Revelio!
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Revelio! Depulso! Glacius! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Arresto Momentum. Depulso! Arresto Momentum. Depulso! Glacius! Flipendo! Depulso! Glacius! Depulso! Accio!
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Depulso. Glacius. Defendo. Descendo. Depulso. Glacius. Depulso. Glacius. Depulso. Depulso. Defender. Glacius. Depulso. Lumos. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Oh. Revelio.
They will not keep us out. We will get this gate open. Somehow.
Levioso. Revelio. 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 Depulso.
Leviosa!
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. That is the main...
Revelio.
My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah! Restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get these things back now!
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
Perhaps I'll scout.
All flavour of wicked to be had with the dark arts.
Revelio. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Leviosa!
Revelio. Incendio. Not the safest place to sneak into.
Betting on the dragonflights was the best decision.
Revelio. Revelio. Refrain totalis. Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Aren't spells to be toyed with. One in Merlin. I heard something.
Accio! Incendio! Descendo! Accio! Give up! Levioso! Accio! Revelio. Aloha Mora. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Revelio.
You're going home in a wooden box!
Leviosa. Accio. Descendo. Incendio.
You will not survive it! Protego!
Levioso.
Real quick.
Levioso!
Accio.
Incendio!
I plan to make Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Oh no, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Highwing, it's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, amore.
Hurry! Oh! There's the Hogwarts Express! Must be returning from an unscheduled run. Faster, Highwing!
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it? Highwing, go!
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you. have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Ah, there you are. Let's go! No need to race now, my friend. Faster! Revelio.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
Well, I suppose if looking for Tobbs also allows me to test my enchanted clothing, then I can do it.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Accio! Could it be a Merlin trial?